Hey, this will be a video chart on KATX. Longtime follower of this one, and it remains one of those stocks that still gets a lot of message board reads and all that good stuff. And today it showed some signs of life, had a nice burst in price, and then if you look down here, you can see that volume, although not huge like something over here, it was a little bit bigger than what the average has been the past 3 or 4 weeks. So maybe this is the beginning of something else. The other reason I say that is if you look a couple days ago on Wednesday, you had this nice doji spinning top candle, both pretty much the same thing, whatever you want to call it, which signals a possible bottom. And then the next day was just a basic sideways day on much less volume. And then today started to show some life. So just to kind of recap that, on Wednesday we had a possible bottom forming candle. And then you also had big volume, which signals maybe some sort of capitulation. And then yesterday was just a very mild volume day. Price really didn't do anything, and then today the volume increased again with some nice price action. So maybe it's ready to start to head back up, or maybe this was just kind of a few day thing, and it'll go back to going sideways, or maybe resume this downwards channel. But at the end of the day, it's worth at least watching. And with the amount of questions I got on it, just want to get it updated now from a technical perspective. So the first thing to kind of start off with is we have an interesting pattern taking shape. If we take that and then draw that trend line, we have what would you could classify as a falling wedge pattern. So this part of the pattern is going to be the support of it, and then this part of the pattern is the resistance portion. And then as you can see, this forms what looks like a wedge, and since it's angled downward, it's a falling wedge. And contrary to what you might think, a falling wedge is actually a bullish pattern. Now, once more, does a bullish pattern mean that something good is guaranteed to happen? No, that's not what it means. It just represents, the psychology of what's been going on. Means a potential, nice move. I'm not going to break down what a falling wedge is. You can simply, Google that or whatever. But just know a falling wedge is technically a bullish chart pattern. So the question becomes, well, let me take a step back real quick, and I don't mean to state the obvious, but this is the green line here that is support. So you don't want to see the price violate that. If it does, then obviously you're putting in, brand new lows, and that's never a good thing. But the main question becomes, if volume continues to increase and if the price can get through this trend line, where are the key levels of resistance? The first one that I'd keep my eye on is just simply this set of lows here. The price didn't quite hit it today, but got kind of close. If we drop that down to right about there, this level here is at 0.031. So if we want, we can just call it 0.03, but that would be an initial level of resistance that I'd want to see if the bulls could push through. If they would be able to get through there, actually let me leave that skinny so it doesn't confuse. So if you can get through there, then the next one would be right around the 20-day, which is right here. And then after that, that's where the action could get pretty exciting, because their next levels of resistance, really aren't until up here at this purple line, which is a 50-day simple moving average. One step at a time. So first we'd have to get through this trend line here, but like I said, after 0.03 and then this 20-day simple moving average here, there literally is a pretty big space in between resistance levels. So that could produce, a pretty nice move for people. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, definitely keep your eye on this one next week, and let's see if this is going to truly be a bottom or not. We'll still need confirmation, but it's worth at least watching. I'd also encourage you to go to bullwarriorstocks.com if you have not yet. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free. We've been making some good money on our alerts. So I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was KATX. Thanks for listening.